15 to 20 years ago, I think there were basically three major scarcities that the consumer had. The first scarcity was cash. Okay, so the whole idea is you can't buy my product or service because you don't have cash. 15 to 20 years ago, we saw an explosion of credit cards and the infamous interest-free. We saw 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and last month, Michael, in New South Wales, they introduced 5 years interest-free. So now that issue has now been addressed. The second issue 15 years ago was choice. People said, well, you know, it's a small store, small outlet, don't have much choice. That whole problem has now been addressed by the introduction of new products, new models, new ranges. But not only that, stores now are virtual stores. You know, go on to Amazon, for example. There are 192,000 books. So that now has been addressed. And the last challenge 15 to 20 years ago was the availability of product. Okay, I can't get the product. Now, we've addressed that by enhancing distribution models. We can deliver it overnight. You can place the order over the internet. Or we've opened up more stores and more outlets. We've downsized, we've put them into smaller geographical regions. We've created distributors to sell our products. Now, here's the challenge. We are still promoting those strategies, but the consumer has changed and now has new problems.
So let's look at those new problems.
All right. First problem, you and I all have. We live in the Western world. Our greatest problem is time. I don't have any. I'm always stressed. I'm always busy. Even when I go away, I actually carry a BlackBerry with me because I'm always on the go. We are time poor. It's actually becoming worse. So I'm thinking, as an extraordinary marketeer, an extraordinary business owner, I have a responsibility to make sure that I actually reduce the customer's time. I've got to make myself convenient to my target markets. Not when I want to be open, but when they need me to be open. Now that could be internet, that could be online transactions, that could be 24/7. That's the first challenge I have to address in the new consumer. Second challenge.
You need to attract attention.
Oh yeah. Now this is a big one. Currently, you are probably exposed to in excess of 130,000 messages every single month. You get so much clutter in your mail, you don't even know what to do with it. You get so much junk mail, you look at the lights and you don't even open the envelope anymore. There is so much TV advertising, there is so much internet advertising. It is all distorted because I'm not getting your attention anymore. And this is freaking out a lot of organisations because they can't get people's attention. You know how you get people's attention to the new age consumer?
Please tell me.
You have to make your company memorable. If you are average, you are dead. If you are average, you are extinct. Making it memorable means that you need to create a unique selling proposition that fundamentally solves the customer's problems. It doesn't only solve the problem, you know what it actually does? It offers a guarantee that says, if we let you down, we're willing to back ourselves.
Now, that word guarantee is a magic one too, though, and that comes down to trust.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's a real big issue. And that is what we draw on. The third major consumer need is consumers are looking to deal with businesses who they can trust. Now, the question is, why don't they trust you?
Yeah, and how do you do it? How do you achieve it?
Well, let's explore why they don't trust you. Because we lie. We produce a brochure. We say we're the best. We produce a brochure. We say we're the biggest. We produce a brochure that's saying, hey, look at me. I'm the most successful company in the world. They believe it once. Then they have the experience. And it's fair to middle, even appalling. So they say, once bitten, twice shy. They're like cats now, not like dogs. Dogs are loyal. Cats, you know, have a bad experience. I don't want to know you. Now, the key now is that I have to be authentic to my consumer. But you know who creates the authenticity? Not me, the company. Not me, the owner. You know who has the greatest ability to really convince that new consumer? An existing consumer. It's called the power of testimonies, the power of social proof, the power of, I don't believe you, Michael, but wow, do I believe other listeners who talk great things about Business Essentials. That's why I'm going to buy Business Essentials subscription, because everybody's raving about what Business Essentials does. That's your greatest salesman, isn't it? Now here's the key. In testimonials, listeners, you might want to take notice of this. It's very easy to get written testimonials. I would ask you to spend a little bit more money and get video testimonials. Because video allows the consumer to use their body. It's called emotion and passion and enthusiasm, and nothing sells like passion and enthusiasm. So get those testimonials, go to your clients, ask them and say, hey, we're enhancing our marketing and we were interested whether we could interview you on our relationship. Most of them will say yes. Bring in a little video camera and produce video testimonials. And when you get them, put them everywhere. Put them on your website, create a YouTube site for all the Generation Ys, everywhere. It'll have a profound impact on your business.
But the overall message in this is forget the past and look to the future.
Yeah, but we can't do that all the time, Michael. We can't. Large organisations are large. They try to protect what they've got because they've spent a fortune on infrastructure.
But that's why a smaller one can turn around more quickly.
Absolutely. Small organisations have a unique advantage to the new customer because the new customer doesn't buy brand, they buy uniqueness. In fact, a large organisation can work against a new customer because a large organisation is considered by the new customer to be old-fashioned, antiquated, slow. New organisations are what? Funky, lively, passionate, and engaging. Have a look at the success of Google. Have a look at the success of Yahoo. Those organisations were started very small and they created an army of evangelists. And they didn't do major TV advertising. It was all word of mouth. It was created by the power of testimony.